Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, good morning. So, today, in continuation with the same chapter, the ransom of Red Chief, we will continue from page number 97. And we have done till the letter which the messenger brought back. We have done till there, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Navya, read the next paragraph.
Sam, says he. What's $250? After all, we have got the money. One more night of this kid will send me to a bed in Bedlam. Besides being a thorough gentleman, I think Mr. Dorset is a spendthrift for making us such a liberal offer. You ain't going to let the chance go, are you? Tell you the truth, Bill, says I. This little ewe lamb has somewhat got on my nerves too. We'll take him home, pay the ransom, and make our getaway. We
Uh,
took him home that night. We got him to go by telling him that his father had bought a silver mounted rifle and a pair of moccasins for him, and we were going to hunt bears the next day.
all right. And so, if you remember the letter which the two kidnappers got back, in that it was written that I got your letter and I am making a counter proposal, and by which if you bring Johnny home, then you have to pay me $250 in cash, and then only I agree to take him off your hands. Means I agree to take him back. So Bill says to Sam that what's $250 after all, and we already have got the money. How much money did these people have already with them?
$600.
All right,
$600.
$600. So he says that we have already got the money, and then he says that one more night with this kid, and it will send me to Bedlam. Means to utter chaos and confusion. Means he was already so much troubled by the boy. If you remember throughout the story, what all he did to Bill, so you'll remember that he was really suffering by this time, and he says that one more night with this boy, and I will be in total utter confusion and chaos, and I won't be able to survive. And then he says that now Mr. Dorset is being a perfect gentleman. He's behaving in such a nice manner. And he, on top of it, goes on to say that he is a spendthrift. See, who's a spendthrift? Who's a spendthrift? Read out.
And who wastes money?
All right, who wastes money or who spends too much money, more money than needed. So he said that he is a spendthrift, means he shouldn't be so liberal with us. Maybe he would have asked more, but still he is asking for such a less amount, and he made such a liberal offer. And then he asked Sam, the narrator, that you are not going to let the chances go, no? Means you are going to return the boy and give him the money. So now the narrator, he says that yes, to tell you the truth, Bill, that ewe lamb is called a, a a very, you could say, a baby lamb or a very innocent lamb. And so he ewe lamb, so he's saying that this small ewe lamb, and now this has got on my nerves too, means he has now troubled me also a lot. And so I have also decided that we will take him home and we will pay the ransom, and then we will get away. Because if you remember, Bill took the boy home, all right, to his city, but still the boy came back behind him. And so what that means is the boy was not willing to go back home, so now they have to get rid of him. And so that night they took the boy with them, and they told the boy that your father had got a silver mounted rifle. He had got a new rifle and a pair of moccasins. Moccasins are shoes made of soft leather, which are worn by Native Americans. So he says that he had bought even nice shoes for you and a new rifle for you. And so you go back home, get those, and we'll be going hunting the next day. and it was just 12 o'clock when they knocked at Ebenezer's front door. And now at that moment, if you remember, they gave him the letter that they want $1,500 from him. And at this time, ideally they should have been counting the $1,500, but now the original positions, the original proposition has changed, and now Bill was counting $250 and he was giving it into Dorset's hands, or to Ebenezer Dorset. And now when the boy, he found out that they were going to leave the boy home, now he started howling and shouting like a calliope, and fastened himself as tight as a leech to Bill's leg. Means he started shouting and yelling and howling, and just like a leech sticks to a man's body, so he also stuck to Bill's leg, that he did not wanted to go back home, he wanted to stay with them. And his father had to peel him away gradually, like a porous plaster, like a plaster, when it is applied on your body, so the way it is peeled away, or the way you have to peel off the plaster from the walls, in that way his father peeled away the boy. And Bill asked him that how long can you hold him, because if father will let go of the little child, means if he let goes of Johnny, then he will again go back behind them. And so that is why Bill asked that how long can you hold him. So old Dorset, now Ebenezer Dorset, he was old, so he said that obviously I cannot hold him for long, because I am not as strong as I used to be, but I can promise you that still I will try to hold him on for 10 minutes. So Bill is like, enough, 10 minutes is more than enough, and in that time I shall cross the central, southern and middle western states and be legging it triplingly for the Canadian border. And he says that doesn't matter, in this time I will run and run as fast as I could in order to escape from Johnny. And so though it was 12 o'clock, and 12 o'clock at night, it was midnight, and it was very dark, and Bill, he was fat, but though he was as fat as he was, and the narrator, though he was a good runner, but still, means Bill was so, he just wanted to get away from the boy, that he was a mile and a half out of Summit before the narrator could catch up with him. So though he was fat, and though the narrator was a runner, a good runner, but still Bill ran so fast, even as compared to the narrator, to get away from the boy. So that was the story. How did you all like it? Yes, class? Did you all like the story?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. So, what did you particularly like about this story? Now tell me, you all will answer. What did you particularly like about this story? Yes. Is Navya there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Beta, so what did you like about the story?
The way the boy troubled the kidnapper.
Okay, so the way the boy troubled the kidnappers, and Siddhant has written situations. Alright. And Siddhant, it will be better if you can speak up. Alright. So that we all can know what you want to say. Anyone else? Ashita, are you there?
Ma'am, the boy and his mischievous
And his
things, actions.
his mischievous actions. Alright. Anyone else? Yes, Ashita?
Ma'am, the twist in the story.
Yes, the twist in the story. The
The twist in the story.
right. The unusual turn of events. If you remember, the boy was being kidnapped for a ransom. Means they had to take the ransom from the boy's father. But as it turned out, so the twist in the tale is that in the end, They had to pay the ransom to get the boy away from them. Okay, so now yesterday I gave you the work. Did you all visit the Campus Care website?
Yes, ma'am.
So what was your homework?
To write the word meanings.
Okay, to write the word meanings. Now, if you people can get your hands on your literature copy, we can start the reference to context. How much time you need to get your hands onto your copy? Hurry up, get your copy, or if you want, you can write in your rough copies. We can start.
To write the word meanings.
Yes, to write the word meanings. Now we can start. At least we can do the first reference to context. Hurry up, get your rough copy or get your literature copies, and we can start right away. Tell me as soon as you are ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what about the rest? Did you get something to write on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, ready.
Okay. Alright, so first reference to context goes like, we selected for our victim the only child of a prominent citizen named Ebenezer Dorset. First one, who had selected their victim? Bill, write down the answer. Bill and the narrator. Bill and the narrator, Sam. The name of the narrator is Sam. So Bill and the narrator Sam, comma, the kidnappers, comma, had selected their victim. Had selected their victim. Full stop. So the answer goes like, Bill and the narrator Sam, comma, the kidnappers, comma, had selected their victim. Written?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the second part is, what had they decided to do? Okay, write down. They had decided. They had.
Ma'am, we have to write a second para.
What
We
para?
have to write a second para on the next.
No, beta. The
Second, ma'am.
no. B1. Reference to context. First part. Answer number B.
Answer number B, ma'am.
Yes. Don't you have your book with you?
No, ma'am. It is not in the stock. It will come tomorrow after.
Okay. So this is reference to context. Question number 1, part B. They had decided to kidnap the 10-year-old son. Beta, mute your call. Yeah. Better. Okay. They had decided to kidnap the 10-year-old son. They had decided to kidnap the 10-year-old son of Mr. Ebenezer Dorset. E will be capital and D will be capital. Ebenezer. 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 Ebenezer Dorset. Dorset. Ebenezer Dorset. And demand a ransom. Of $2,000. 2,000 you will write in words. $2,000 for his release. $2,000 for his release. I'll repeat again. They had decided to kidnap the 10-year-old son of Mr. Ebenezer Dorset and demand a ransom of $2,000 for his release. Written, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The third part here. Why did they select this particular victim? Why did they select this particular victim? Write out the answer. They selected this particular victim because they selected this particular victim because victim, 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 because he was the only son, because he was the only son of his father. He was the only son of his father, comma, a prominent, PROMINENT, a prominent and well respected, a prominent and well respected citizen, a prominent and well respected citizen, and they felt, FELT, and they felt he would easily part, he would easily part, PART, he would easily part with the ransom, he would easily part with the ransom for his son, easily part with the ransom for his son. Full stop. I will repeat. They selected this particular victim because he was the only son of his father, comma, a prominent and well respected citizen, and they felt he would easily part with the ransom for his son. Written, all of you?
And what after is the citizen?
And they felt he would easily part with the ransom for his son. Full stop. Alright, so we will finish here, and we'll do when we meet on Friday. We meet on Friday, right? No. Now Saturday we'll meet. Okay, so we'll meet on Saturday now, and then we will continue with the question answers. Alright? In the meantime, all of you try to find out the answers of the reference to context. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Alright.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.